Hi everyone, we're back at the allotment this morning. It's quite a chilly morning, but at least it's dry. We haven't had much rain the past few days, but the soil here still looks quite damp. So these should be fine. You can see a lot of new shoots have started to come up again. So it looks like we're going to get quite a lot of garlic for next year. Don't know what Dee's going to do with it all, but I'm sure we'll find something. In this bed you can see more of the beans have started to come through. I don't know if something's been pecking at them because some are at the very top, so just bury those ones back in. So we'll just go around and bury these. You can see like something's been eating it, but there's some roots on there, so we'll just plant these back in and hopefully they should be okay. So that's one job we've got to do for this morning. There's a few more around here. As you can see, something's been either digging them up or pushing them out of the soil because there's quite a lot on the surface. But we'll just go around and plant them back in. The strawberries, they seem to be dying back now. You can see a lot of the leaves have gone orange and brown and they're kind of rotting down. But hopefully next year that will spring back up and we'll get some strawberries. This bed of chard, you can see a lot of the leaves have gone rotten now. Looks like they're finally starting to die back. There is some new growth in there. We did go around and pull out all the rotten leaves. So you can see there's quite a lot of new growth coming through again. Here's where the garlic bed. You can see some have started to come through. Not a lot, but they should start to come through more as the weeks progress. We'll just take you round to the other beds. Here's where the callaloo is. You can see that's finally starting to rot down. We might dig that up. G said it was fine for us to dig this up. So we'll just clear this out this morning. You can see the lilies are still dying down, but there are some at the base regrowing, so they should be okay. We'll just leave those as they are. The sprouting broccoli, that hasn't started to die back yet. There are a few rotten leaves in between. There's some new growth at the top, as you can see. But I'm not sure how these are supposed to grow or what's supposed to grow on them. The other bed of chard, you can see that's kind of dying back quite a lot. We did take out a lot of the rotten leaves from here because there are quite a few rotten plants, so we pulled those out. But you can see some new growth is coming up. So I think the more that you get rid of, the more new growth that seems to come through. We'll just take you around to the other garlic bed and see what's happening in there. This bed doesn't seem to be doing as well as the others. You can see a lot of the leaves are yellow. I don't see any new shoots or anything going through, so I'm not sure how much he planted in this bed. I know one side he had clear, and then it was this side he planted in, but there's nothing that's come through in the middle. And the ones that have come through, it's like something's been eating them. So we'll just see how this one does. This is the elephant garlic. This one seems to be doing a bit better. You can see a lot of new growth is starting to come through at the front, through the middle, over to the side here. There's quite a lot of weeds again in this bed, so we'll go through and clear out the weeds. And then that bed should be okay. We'll just take you through into the polytunnel and see what's going on in there. Looks like something still got to the cactus. Not sure what all these markings are. As you can see, there's a lot of yellow spots going all the way down. So that might die back for next year, but we've got another one at home, so Dee can always break a piece off and replant it and then get another one going for next year. The lemongrass, that's kind of starting to die back still, but we're just going to leave that as it is. The Edo is finally starting to die down. You can see it's going a bit rotten, the leaves are starting to wilt. We did water this the last time we came here, but it looks like it didn't take too well, but it should be okay for now in the polytunnel. When G comes back, he can decide what he wants to do with that. The chili peppers, some new growth has come through. You can see some new chilies coming up again. I wasn't expecting them to still keep growing, but maybe because they're in the polytunnel, they're a bit more sheltered. We did water them last week as well, so then maybe that encouraged new growth. You can see a lot of new ones come up on here. We did take the other ones home and they're in the freezer now. You've got some Scotch bonnets here. And then just some hot ones. These ones are starting to get some new growth on them, so we'll keep an eye on those. The other ones back here, these ones are doing okay. You can see there's still growth on this one. Quite surprised by this one, but it looks like something is starting to eat a lot of them, as there are a few holes in them. So we'll just leave that one as it is. We might cut that back in the next weeks. Doesn't look like any activities in the carrot bed. You might just lightly water this again. We've got some mesh to go over this to stop the flies from getting to it as well. So we'll put that over that. This is the other lemongrass. This one seems to be looking a bit healthier, even though it's tipped over, but that should be fine. There's not much other activity going on in here because most of these other beds are empty. From when we cleared out from the spinach. I don't know if there might be some roots under there, so we might get a surprise next year and it comes back up again. But that's it for now. We're just going to do some tidying up and then we'll be back with you. Hi everyone, so we've been around the allotment and we've just done a lot of tidying up. We've cleared out this bed here. There was just a lot of weeds in there, so I've dug those out, and then when Dee comes back he can plant some stuff in there. I know usually the rhubarb grows over the back, so that kind of grows out and then overshadows whatever's in this bed, so he might just use it for the rhubarb or something that needs to keep shady. From the elephant garlic bed, we've just cleared out all the weeds. Cameraman went round and he just took out all the weeds from this bed. These buckets, I'm not sure what's in these. Cameraman said they might be spring onions. Let's pull one out and see if there's anything in there. They seem to be buried quite deep in there. They look like they might be rotten. I think it might have been the spring onions that Dee planted from last year, but can't get any of them out. They're quite rooted in. So we'll just leave those. He can deal with those when he comes back. Or might give him a call and see if he wants us to just clear that bed out. This is the other garlic. We've just got some weeding in this bed as well. Hopefully this one springs back. Or when Dee comes back he might have to plant some new ones. I don't know if he's got any more bulbs at home. We'll ring him and ask him. We haven't really done anything to this bed. We're just going to leave this for now. Again, we'll call Dee and see if he wants us to pull it out or just leave it until next year when he comes back and he can decide what he wants to do with it. There's some shard at the bottom of this as well, so we'll just leave those as they're shaded for now, so they should be protected. These beds we didn't do much of. This is where the Cape gooseberries were. You can see the stalks have died down quite a bit. I don't know if they revive or anything for next year, but Dee has got more seeds, so if anything he can plant some more for next year, maybe a bit earlier, and then they'll be ready earlier in the year We've just cleared out where the cabbage was and where the callaloo was. We've just taken it all out as it was quite rotten at the bottom. So when D comes back, he can just clear this up and then plant what he wants there. He might go for cabbage again, and hopefully they grow a bit better this year or next year even. Quite a lot of the beans had come up to the top of the soil. Wait, this is where the garlic is. We just cleared out some of the weeds in this one, so they should be fine. This shard we just left as it was. Might just clear up the rotten leaves that are in this bed, just to get rid of these ones, just to give it a bit more space. The beans, quite a lot of them had come to the top of the soil. They had quite long roots, so I don't know if the roots had kind of pushed them up and out. So we've just dug some holes a bit deeper and pushed those back in. We'll keep an eye on that. As you can see, there's one here. You can see there's a root on there, but then it looks like something might have gotten to them. So I don't know if the birds kind of saw them and started pulling them out, because the roots were quite long on a few of them. But we've buried them back in, so hopefully they should be okay. We'll keep an eye on this when we come back again. This bed we didn't really have to do much to, as there weren't really many weeds in there. There's a lot of new growth in this bed, so that should be fine. The fig tree, you can see a lot of new buds have come up on there. Just get cameraman to zoom in on those. So that should be fine for next year. I'm not sure how long they take to grow, but maybe we might get some for next spring into summer. That's it for now. We've done pretty much most of the tidying. We're just going to clear out the shard from that bed, and that should be it for today. Thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to like, share and subscribe. If you want to leave us a comment for any tips you might have on how to grow some of these things a bit better or keep the birds away from them, then we'll be grateful. So thank you, and we'll see you in the next video.